have continued my grinding, and I've found myself in this place. I don't know what this thing is that I'm going to fight. I probably should have, like, looked at it, but I am assuming it's a rare spawn. Basically, I'm still... Yes, it's Devilwood. I've been trying to get the 200k. I've maneuvered my troops around a bit, as you can see here. I moved Balsan and Sabal up further. I have a different formation. And I'm not sure I love this formation yet, but we'll see how it plays out. My biggest issue is I did some troop changing, but I haven't been able to find... Like, this might be okay. Like, this is better than what I had. But I haven't been able to find something where I'm able to actually use a lot of skills. Whereas here, I finally have some skills that I can use. So that's good. Basically, I changed everybody's group a little bit, and I think overall... Everybody's a bit stronger. 38 on Arena's group, still pretty low. 4,600, 4,800, and 52. I get rid of some of the weaker people, and we'll get rid of one more person once we get whoever that guy was that we're supposed to get. Alright, so that being said, let's start with... I'm going to go with morale lowering. It's not the strongest start we can have, but you know what? It will give us an advantage later on, so... Yeah. And... I wonder if they can get there first. Let's try that. Let's see if... We never use defensive things. So let's see what we can do. And we'll do defensive support too.
Come on, let's kick some ass.
Now see, we're first up, so they're not even... They're just basically going to have a wasted turn. Which is a tad unfortunate. Alright, and then the Spirit Tree. Or 3. Oh, that did not actually affect morale at all, did it? Oh, we'll have some defensive support here with the Orphic Ward. I've added him into the fight, too. I feel like he was better than some of our other options. I have somebody who now has herbs that they can cast or use.
Thanks for warming him up.
Ooh. Oh, I thought we were going to get that. Bluff. Okay, that worked. This is going to hurt a little bit. Maybe even kill somebody out right here. Nope, not too bad.
Crush their flank.
Footnotes of the page, but not the actual content. Well, that's unfortunate.
You know you owe me now.
Well, hello, Colonel RPG viewers, if you guys are indeed there and do exist. So, yeah. Oh, wow, we already have Omni Strike. That's nice. So yeah, like, our groups are a little bit better off, I think. I think this will work better for us moving forward. I also did some reading, because I read earlier on that you will max out at 25 units total that you're allowed to bring to battle, which is, you know, all of your groups maxed out 5 groups of 5. Turns out that was the original plan, but they never actually brought that to fruition. So this is literally the maximum amount of people we can bring into every battle. So these are kind of my set groups for the rest of the game. That's a little depressing. Little bit depressing. I also heard that that I will be having difficulties if my battle rank, like whatever battle rank, I'm like 67 or something right now. If my HP for each of my unions are not the same, so if I'm at 67, I should have all my unions around 6,700 HP. Which means I did some bad stuff early on. I fought lots of single battles, and I didn't fight big multiple groups. And like struggled like I'm supposed to throughout the entire game. Therefore, I might be in trouble. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping that we'll be okay, but we'll see. Yeah, you do have some time. It's not an immediate thing that you need. If you want to, Young, you can repost the link every so often, just in case people are coming to the channel and checking stuff out. They can go and get the game for free. If that's okay. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Just a request. Ooh, they hit us with that again. That's rough.
What?
Yeah, but we're paralyzed, so our combat arts are useless. I also figured out why I wasn't using Kiss of Life as often with our gal there, Arena. As I'm like, why don't we use that skill? It's a really good skill. Did she somehow lose it? Turns out you need like 126 AP to actually use that skill, which it's rare for us to have that much. So that explains why she was never seemingly able to resurrect anyone because she just simply didn't have the AP to do so. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Young. And yeah, I apologize, Techman. I just put it there, but yeah, it's actually got over a full day, so yeah, it's almost 2 full days. I just noticed it, and I got an email. I was like, oh, okay. I think I can keep going with fighting. You better keep your HP up. Lay down cover, I guess. We'll have you guys give it all you've got. So I have learned a few things that I was curious about with the game. I still don't know how far I am into it and how much is left, but I'm gonna have to be able to get past these little stumbling blocks or these hurdles that we've run into if I plan to be successful at this. So we'll see how it all plays out. Good, revitalized, but again, we're paralyzed, so we can't follow it up.
Are you even trying?
Ow. That's unfortunate. I think Nora might get replaced, and I finally put Pagus at the end of like an actual mage, mystic art type thing, so he's hopefully going to be a bit better for that. Like, I've done some tweaking and some playing around and some grinding, so again, hoping that we're better off. I feel like we're handling this battle fairly decently. Well, it looks like Emmy can actually summon the creature. I don't know that we need to, though. I'm going to say that we don't need to. I'm just going to attack from the sides. Finish him off. Alright, let's see what we've got. This should be the kill blow on this, not necessarily this union, but this turn should be our kill blow turn. We might get it here. Nope, 25,000 damage though. It's not bad. And we survived, which is good. Okay. That, and maybe?
Not bad.
That's it. 32,988.
Sweet.
Excellent.
See that? I'm constantly.
So did you get to check out the Colonel plan near Automata? And how did he do? Active gas, pixie core. I need to figure out where I can get a large fang, and I need to figure out where I can get meteorite. These are things that I do not have yet, that people have been requesting for a while now. Oh, you nasty, nasty little creatures. So we'll take a look here in a second, once I buy myself a little bit of time. Alright. So here's the unions as they are now. We have Rush, Balsan, Sabal, and Zolian and Caedmon. That's definitely our strongest group. We're using stacked attack. It improves the attack of the outer wall and the defense of the inner wall. So essentially, I probably don't need all of those folks. Maybe I could roll with some more defensive people as opposed to as much all-out offense as I have here. But we definitely hit pretty hard with 86 attack. Our defense is a bit low, but overall it's not too bad. So I have 2 of my heavy hitters on the outsides. Like, we take a look. Rush, of course, is Rush.
Leave it to me.
Who's this? Balsan, 88. 64, he's one of the inner guys for the defense. His defense isn't super high, but it's fine. 81 for Zolian, again, another inner guy. And then 96 for Caedmon. And then if we go and we take a look at our next group here. Lord David, I just moved Blockter to a different area. Still with Arrow of Athlum, putting him up to the front because it says improves attack of Arrowhead and defensive flanks. We had Rago, or whatever his name is, as the forefront guy. And I moved Blockter up, and it actually increased our strength quite a bit. So we're now up to 73. And if you guys take a look, I think Blockter, is he one of the highest? Like, Lord David's got the shield, so he's not quite as high on damage. No, he's not. Somebody I have has over 100 attack, other than, of course, our sister. Again, with Emmy there, I moved Darian. I think it's Darian. who's got really high attack. I mean, not super great. Main hand and offhand's okay, but it's not super high. Sorry, guys and gals. I was hoping my headset would come today. It was supposed to, but it didn't. Or at least it didn't yet, so I still have these very irritating things on my head. So let's see here. Yeah, Darian has 104 attack. I mean, that's pretty impressive. 91 on Alan. And then I moved Loki and Violet down to the end ones. And that's for the Arrow of Athlum. It increases the defense of the flanks. I guess that's fine. I'll probably end up replacing either Loki, Violet, or Nora. Are the three that I'm looking to replace. Now, I may move Gabriel. This one's a decoy formation used by ancient warriors. Improves the defense of the lead ranks and the mystic attack of the back ranks. Now, the reason I have it split the way I do, is I have Gabriel up here, who does have a pretty high defense. And he's got a shield. Well, actually, he's got a low defense, but he's got a shield. I figured maybe that would help, but probably not. So I don't know. Maybe we'll replace him. He's not all that impressive.
People always shower me with attention.
If we take a look, his skills. I mean, he's got the restoring herb thing, and that was one of the big things that I really wanted. So that's why he's in this group. So he could be replaced easily too. Anyway, the mystic attacks of the back ranks are for Pagus or Pagus. He's got 120 mystical, and of course Nora at 86. So they actually do some decent stuff. So I tweaked it a bit. I'm getting the same one I had before. It's the Sennheiser PC, I think it's the 333D or something like that, gaming headset. That's the same one. It's got the ear cup that flips up and everything else, and it worked really well. But again, you have to keep in mind that I hold stuff for, or like I use stuff for like somewhere between 12 and 18 hours a day, oftentimes. Not usually quite that long, but somewhere in that range. We'll say 8 to 18 hours a day, depending on the day. So yeah, it's more use than most headsets get, and that one lasted me about 3 years, which I still feel is a little bit under the mark that I would hope for. But again, it was a really good headset. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It sounded good. I mean, I really had no complaints. So, other than the fact that it broke. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it is going to be worth having one team with a high defense and stick that team on the boss. But at the same time, I honestly don't know. The lotion. Should I begin the study on that or focus? Try something new. I don't care, man. You're probably only temporary. Alright, we're going to go to Melfina just to sell some stuff here. He failed the intro. What was the intro? But he's still, I must have missed something. But he's still learning the game. You can see them. Well, you can kind of see the mic. Hold on one sec. You can see the mic right here. See? That's what I use. Alright, switch back, and there we go. Gosh, this thing is just awful today. The replacement headset is bad. Oh, there we go. That's actually a little bit better on my head. Kind of messes with the hat a bit, but that's okay. So yeah, I have a AT2030 or 2050 or something. That's pretty good. Audio Technica. I like it a lot. And I have a little mixer board over here that I pretty much don't do anything with at this point. Just kind of leave it alone and hope for the best. See, I want to buy some of these things if we had like a lot of extra income, just to see if other people would like pick them up, but I feel like they wouldn't. And that would just be wasting my monies. Well, we're close. We're about 30,000 away. Oh, Colonel failed the intro of Nier. Sorry, I forgot what I asked. Really? I'm trying to think if I had any issue with it. I don't think so. I don't think I died in the initial thing before, like, you wake up after, like, the first boss fight. I think I survived all the way through that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I didn't. But I think I survived all the way through that. I don't think I had that installed right now at this point. I actually uninstalled Neo yesterday. Not because I don't want to play it, but because I'm running out of hard drive space. So once I get through this month and everything, you know, settles back down, there's a pretty good chance, maybe in a month, so after April, so say May, maybe in, I don't know, maybe in June or something, I'm going to get another hard drive for my computer. Probably another 3 terabyte or something. Just to have space, because I'm tired of, like, if I render, like right now, if I just go and I render everything that I have pre-recorded, I would only be able to render maybe 5 to 6 videos, and then I would have to start deleting stuff already. Like, removing it from the recycle bin and all of that, because there's not that much hard drive space. Now, if I deleted all the, or if I uploaded and I deleted all the, like, the extra stuff, I would probably have, I'd probably have over 500 gig free, so I have a bunch of stuff that's just kind of sitting around. Because I usually save the last of an episode. So say I did episode, say, 21 of The Last Remnant. I'll save that until I do episode 22, because then I'll just go and change the 2. You know, like 22, I'll change the 1 from 21 to 2, and then put whatever the title is going to be. That way it's always there, that way it's just fine. I don't necessarily need to do that. It's my own way of doing things. So I always save one leftover, like one of the oldest ones, or sorry, the latest one. Not the oldest, but the latest one. That way I can just keep that going. And that's for any series that I want to continue. So there's a bunch of series that are kind of not doing a whole lot right now that I still have that mentality toward. I don't know where I can go where I can just like farm a whole bunch of stuff that's like fairly decent. What's that? Oh, talons. We got a whole bunch of those. This is the PC version of Last Remnant, yes. Pretty much as of right now and everything before, everything has been PC that I've covered or that I've streamed or anything. Starting probably near the end of April, I will be doing PlayStation 4 and PC stuff. Which I am looking forward to. Like, that's going to be great. I can't wait. I'm literally going to be getting a PS4 and having nothing for it. Like, I'm not going to have any games for it. It's going to be terrible. But I'll be getting stuff hopefully from, you know, developers and stuff that are only covering those specific, PlayStation 4 specific or what is it called? Exclusive title. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan, the goal, the hope, the dream. Also, I'm not going to divulge any more information, but doing some, not necessarily digging, but just following Bandai Namco US and some other stuff, I've been able to find... Oh no! Sorry. I've been able to find a PR person's Twitter handle. I haven't actually contacted them, I followed them, but I can message them. So that is interesting. So it's like finding a PR person for Bandai Namco is like finding a black unicorn. It's not easy. They're very rare. So I'm pretty happy that I've managed to find this. Didn't I sell all of these already? I feel like I did. Oh, I found some Fruit of Prella, by the way. That was actually in that place I was just in. I know, guys. You like seeing Menu Simulator 2013 here. Actually, it's 2009, I want to say. Menu Simulator 2009. The embargo review, whatever, thing for Far Cry 5 has been lifted. So that's cool. So I did remove like 3 lines of dialogue in the episodes that I've uploaded, because they requested that we keep those certain something under wraps. So in one of the episodes that I recorded today, which I don't know when that's going to go up exactly, but I basically reveal what it was that was said. So, I kind of felt bad holding those back, but at the same time, it's minor. I mean, it's kind of important to know, but it's also kind of minor. So maybe when I get done with the stuff, I don't want to have to start over again. That's the problem, right? So I don't know. I don't know. But it was just something interesting and something creepy. As I'm sure you can imagine Far Cry 5 would be. Probably getting the PS4 Pro. Probably. It's just got more processing power and everything else. I don't necessarily need it. And I am very tempted to go with the Slimline or whatever the other one is that's there now. But, I don't know. And then probably in like 2 to 3 years, maybe a little bit more than that, there's going to be the PlayStation 5, which I hear they're thinking about going and doing backwards compatibility again, which is good to hear. Nope. Need my parasitic oil. I think we're about done with everything. I'm still short, so we're still gonna have to go farm up some more stuff. An SSD. I hate doing stuff like that, though. It really bothers me. I know. And I'm not worried about... the storage space for the PlayStation 4. It's the performance. The Pro versus a slim line. The Pro does do better in all regards. Like, if you want to do 4K, which I don't. If you want to do 4K, you have to have the Pro. If you want to do anything else that's like 1080p, having the better GPU, the better processor, all that stuff, it's all in the Pro, so you might as well go ahead and get that if you're going to try to put out high quality content, which is, it is the goal, so we'll see. I think I can get a lot of stuff here. No. I have one external hard drive. I use it for like my music and some other various random things. But I got that 7 or 8 years ago. Oh, why did I hit that? That's not what I wanted to do at all. And essentially, I don't really use it for much else, and it's slower. Like the processing is just slower. But no, with the PS4, I think it'll be fine with whatever it comes with hard drive wise. Hey guys, you wanna all come play and hang out? Hopefully, I'm not overdoing this. I might be.
Let's do this.
I was just saying that Far Cry 5 is out of the embargo date. Like, before such and such date, they wanted us to hold back certain details and things. Stuff in the story that they didn't want us to spoil any of the story before people get their hands on the game and whatnot. So, that being said, there were a few lines that I omitted from my Let's Play. Basically, it had to do with one of the people that you hear talking to you, or that's part of the... one of the people that's part of, like, the sheriff's group or deputies or wherever it is that you're going to capture that guy. One of the people that you experience early on in the game is working for the cult, essentially, is what it is. So, yeah. I didn't get to share that with all you. I know, I'm a terrible person.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I still have my PS3, which is one of the first gen PS3s. It's got some issues. Like, if it runs, I don't know if it runs hot or at a certain point, but when a fan really kicks in, it starts making horrible noises, and that's not good. And it's even shut off on me when I was doing PS1 or PS2 games on it. I think it was the PS1. I think it was Final Fantasy Tactics, which I still have the disc for, by the way. So it's definitely got some issues. I can probably take it somewhere. They can do some sort of cleanup or whatever and probably fix it, because it's definitely not under warranty anymore. And I may do that, but I don't know if it's worth it. But I think it is, because technically it's a PS1, 2, and 3 all together. So at this point, what do I do, you know? But I definitely want to cover... There's probably going to be a few PS3 games that I will cover. Ni no Kuni 1, I will probably end up getting and covering that after I finish the second one. Because I really like the second one, and it sounds like the first one. A lot of people like how the second one is as far as combat and everything else goes. And they say that a lot of it's still the same, but the combat's one of the big things that changed. The way the combat seems to have used to work, it was some sort of turn-based type thing. Like turn-based real-time. I think Holy was here yesterday explaining it a little bit better, but essentially it's like a turn-based real-time type situation. And I'm really excited about that because that's much more up my alley, we'll say. Alright, we're just gonna annihilate this group with the Gable. It's gonna be very nice, I think. Or just absolutely terrible. Either way.
Go get him, Tiger!
Go get them, Tiger, because they're great!
You're not going to perish from that scratch, are you?
Oh no, I've been silenced. Now my Nimble Smash 2 comes out. Oh, that was easy.
Here we go.
We've been deadlocked. We've been block-locked. Block-locked? That's weird. Alright, I don't know if you'll survive long enough to have your morale lowered, but there is a plan to get that to happen. Nope, you're definitely going to die before your morale gets lowered. Yeah, there's no way you survive to the end of that attack chain. Stop hitting my sister. Please, sir, will you stop hitting my sister?
How you doing?
For the love, quit hitting our people in general. I know they're hitting Emmy now, but still. And now they all die. It could be. I probably just need to open it up and clean it out, get some condensed air or whatever. I'm hoping it's something simple. Like I said, like you said, it's probably something as simple as that. I haven't dropped it. I haven't done any damage to it. It hasn't been working, or I haven't used it in a while, even though it has been working. So that's it. And there's a ton of RPG games and just stuff that I have. I probably have like 50 PS3 games. I probably have like 30 or more PS2 games. A bunch of stuff that I would just love to play. I just never play console anymore.
See that?
Especially since I've been doing YouTube, I almost never. I think in the last 4 years, I've probably used my console 3 times. Now, it might have been a couple days each time, but it was only like 3 times throughout that entire time. So, yeah. There will be stuff like... Let's see, how to... I know NIS America... they do release a lot of their titles on the PC, but there's also titles that they release that are on just the PlayStation, for instance. So I'm thinking that I'll probably do some coverage of that if I can't get it on PC. That'll still be my preferred platform. If I can't get it for the PC, I'll be going and trying to get it for the PlayStation 4. And it will probably almost exclusively be probably like RPGs or some sort of like tactical type game, like a Final Fantasy type game, right? Well, I'm thinking like Final Fantasy Tactics. So there's a few. I don't know. I think they're on Nintendo, but I'm just saying, if there was a game like, I don't know if you played Fire Emblem, if there's a game like that for the PS4, I would definitely be interested in getting that. What's running at me now? Oh, big guys over there. Okay.
Come on out.
So any kind of tactical type thing.
Okay, later.
I wouldn't mind getting a Nintendo Switch either at some point. But, again, that's down the road. I don't really like the idea or concept behind the Nintendo Switch.
Let's do
But,
this.
at the same time... like 3 at least. Where did you put when you used it? On the floor? Oh, when I used it? No. It's on the... I have a dresser, a big long dresser, like right over here, with the big TV and all that garbage that we almost never use, by the way, down here. And essentially, what I'm going to be doing is cutting our room in half, moving the dresser and everything that way, so it's like right in front of the bed. And I'm going to get like 2 desks side by side and then try to have like an L desk over here. So I have more space to do stuff. I can have things laid out better, like the PS4, my mixer board, PS3, and then I'm going to have like the microphone probably able to rotate between the 2 spots. This computer and my wife's computer is going to be over there, and then I should be able to also use my wife's computer to try to do recording and capturing and all of that for this, and then when I'm just going for PS3 or PS4 coverage, I would just plug it into this computer and use the capture card through that. I'm going to be getting a USB one that's basically the same as the Colonel's capture card. It's just weird to see that he got a capture card before I did, because I've been talking about it for a long time. And then, yeah, he just shot past me, and well, he's got the peeps, the money, and He got the card, so like more power to him. I'm glad he's doing well. It's just like I said, it's just weird to see like he got that before I did, and I don't even think he was even thinking about it. He got a second computer, and he got the capture card, so it's good. He stole my idea. No, it's just that's kind of what everybody does, right? Yeah, no, it's never been on the floor. Nope, it's just sitting up on top of the dresser off to the side.
Hit him harder.
It's weird though, so like playing like a PS1 game caused issues, like it shut down on me a couple times, like I said.
Come on, let's kick some
The
ass.
PS3 games, which are definitely more graphically intense and just harder on the system, didn't cause it to what I'm guessing is overheat. So I don't know, it's very strange. But either way, I'm looking forward to having all that. I don't know how I'm going to actually do it. Like, I don't really have 100% of a plan here on how I'm going to get everything to work. But I'll probably either just
Die or anything.
plug it in. Maybe I'll have the computer and the... I don't know. I guess I have no idea. Because there's not two different places on my monitor that I'm aware of. Oh, this is a special guy. I'm just now noticing that. That's a little awkward. Anyhow, I don't think there's two different connection points on my monitor where I can plug in two HDMI cables. If there is, that's great, because that will solve my issues. But if there isn't, then I'll have to like unplug and replug and all that stuff, and that's fine, but it's kind of a pain. Well, I guess I'll finish you. I guess I'll finish you with Omni Strike. Yeah, keep your HP up. Mystic Arts, kind of lame. Yeah, Combat Arts. Keep your HP up too. And the PS3 can't. Well, I can. It's not for a long period of time.
In your face.
Good day, sir. That was one of the reasons I was really excited to get the... This is back when I was actually making decent money. I had a full-time job that actually... At the time, it wasn't the worst place ever that I've worked in my entire life. But I had a full-time job. I was making... In the U.S., minimum wage was like $6.35 or $7.35 at the time. I was making over $15 an hour. Something like 15. Which is really good, right? Over double minimum wage. That was actually really decent. And the company actually had bonuses and all sorts of stuff. And I was still considered independent or something. I don't remember exactly. But either way, I ended up getting money. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I did pay taxes. Anyway, I ended up getting like a tax refund, right? So,
This is our
yeah,
big chance.
it worked out really well for me because I was able to actually go and use my tax thing, and I got the PS4 when it was relatively new, within, I'd say, the first few months that it was out. And then I find out later on that all the future PS4s none of them were backwards compatible, so I got really lucky with the one I had because they did away with that whole mentality, that way of thinking. I know I can do splitters and like different buttons you can press for it. I hate getting stuff like that. I mean, it's simple to use and everything else. I just don't like it. I always feel like the more stuff you have in the way, the more chances of just problems, lower quality, all that kind of stuff that can come up. It's probably all in my head, but this is the way I always felt. Back when I had like a Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and a Nintendo, and whatever else I had the, you know, maybe it wasn't that, maybe it was later on. When they had the three cables, the red, the yellow, and the white, or the RBG cables as they are known in some circles, I had like a 4-button splitter, and I had like 3 things split on that. And it was okay, but I would also often go to different places and bring one of my systems with me. So it just became whatever I wanted to play, I would just plug into the TV. I stopped using the splitters, and then I just got lazy, I guess. I don't know. Keep your HP up. Keep your HP up. And gosh, you have like no options. I don't know. Punch him in the face, I guess. Yeah, once upon a time I used to make a lot of money. Now I don't. Now I work probably close, not triple, almost triple. Not quite, but I work almost triple the hours, definitely more than double the hours I used to. And I make probably a quarter, 15? No, not that small. Probably like a sixth or something of what I used to make. Yeah, it's rough stuff. And then here, minimum wage is like 11 something. I'm like, what? So that's why, you know, everything's more expensive here, right? Because you know, minimum wage is 11 something. And the sad reality is, if I work 40 hours at minimum wage for 1 week, I make more than I do doing the 90 plus hours I do on YouTube and on Twitch. So 1 week's worth of work is more than, you know, 40 hours is more than the, what is it, 90 times 4, is that 360 hours I put in a month? Yeah. And it's a rough estimate. Something along those lines. It's crazy. But again, I love doing this. So I will keep doing what I do as long as I can do it. And it will be good.
Underestimate your foes.
I've seen some people, and it's encouraging, I've seen some people that have, like there's a specific game or a title that's come out and they've been doing something for years and years, you know, they've been on YouTube or Twitch or whatever for years and years. And they have a small following, like what I guess we consider what mine is. A small following, and then all of a sudden they do one title and boom, they explode huge, they're found, they just nail it. And that's what I'm hoping for, that I find that thing that pushes me over the top. If I do, fantastic. If I don't, well, so be it. I gave it a good go. But again, we have until November 3rd, I think was my 5-year reign at, it's not reign, but my 5 years on YouTube. So hopefully we hit the goals that I have set before me and or my wife has agreed to, and we're looking good. There is no guarantee of that. Are they all still chasing me? No. They are very lackluster and tired. Kind of digger are you? Go dig for me, Sir Gilbulb. A Titicaca leaf. And Equestetum? I got nothing. Equestitum. I'm going to be recording some Age of Fear 3 after the stream today. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't played that in a while. And I hear they just got an update recently too, so that's cool. There's going to be unicorns! There's going to be unicorns in Age of Fear 3. Oops. They did not leave a big enough gap for me to get through.
There is a certain beauty.
Well, that's going to be fine.
Stay strong.
So, yeah. Stuff and junk and stuff. It's fine. What, oh, we're only fighting one? Oh, this will be easy. Dunk. Shield bash. Blocked her smack. Bluff 3.
Come on, from the side.
And I think they kill you. Pretty sure they kill you. Almost positive that you die. I said good dough. He's actually super weak. I forgot about that. Never mind. We got this.
Sweet.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Ooh, his elite rapier has been... Oh, and he got Caustic Blast too? Nice. Yeah, I still don't see the appeal of the Colonel, but that's okay. That's okay. He just runs into things with his eyes wide closed. Oh, I'm kidding. Nah, he's fun. He's funny. Usually unintentionally funny, much like my wife, but yeah, he's funny. Like, when he tries to tell jokes and stuff, it's not the jokes and stuff that he does or he says that like when he's trying to be funny. It's how bad his delivery and everything else is. That's actually hilarious. Now we get on okay. Also, Ash of Gods. I finally got confirmation back from the peeps, the developers, or at least the PR people, that they partnered with some company that actually is going to do something pretty cool that I haven't really heard before. And essentially, we can sign up, which I'm going to have to do after the stream as well.
Damn.
Oh, wow, they caught me quick. But essentially, you sign up, and
Defend yourself.
I think it's 25% of the sales of people. They'll sign you up. They'll make sure you're legit or whatever. And then when you start posting videos, they'll give you a link. And people that buy the game through your link, and there's other companies and stuff that do this, but it's rare to see a developer specifically do this. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, essentially they'll give you a link, and anybody who buys the game, you'll get 25% of the sale, and it goes to you. So that's actually really, really cool. So definitely interested in that. And like, it came my way like that. The first email from this other company that they're partnering with came my way, and I'm like, is this real? Like, it sounds great, but is it real? Like, I don't want to go and sign up for this, and then it turns out that these guys are just doing this, and it's going to take away from the developer, because I want the developer to be okay. I never want to short them. That's why I don't partner with G2A or Kingwin or any of those places that get keys, and they basically, a lot of people will go and create fake accounts and scam their way into getting free keys. And then they sell those keys on those other sites, and basically, people buy them, which they could have just bought them off of a reputable place. We'll say like Steam, GOG, Humble Bundle, or whatever, right? And the money would have gone to the developers, but they buy them off of Kingwin and G2A and whatever else is out there. And those sites get the money, the people got the money for selling on the site, and the developer got nothing, because they were just basically robbed. So I'll never support things like that. He just loves seeing him fail. He doesn't always fail. There's some things he does, like, I don't get it. It's really weird to me. Like, I'm fairly consistent. I'm never like super amazing at something and really terrible at something else usually. So I'm generally consistent at whatever. If I'm good, bad, or indifferent, that's up to you guys to decide. But I'm fairly consistent with what I do and how I play and everything else. So you kind of expect a certain level from me. Well, again, whether it's good or bad, that's up for debate. Whereas the Colonel can be really terrible at a lot of things, and then like out of nowhere, he's just really good at this other. And you're like, what? How are you so good at that? Yet you're so terrible at all these other things that are very similar to that. I don't get it. And there's a lot of people like that. I know you see me as unreliable, thus I ask you where I should focus my training. I don't know, man. Combat arts, I guess? I don't know where that is, but sure, we'll pretend like we're gonna find it. Like, maybe I'll get, I'll start at a certain level, and I'll get a little better as, like, the game progresses. But there's never, like, I'm terrible, and all of a sudden I'm amazing. It doesn't happen. Like, I'm really consistent. That's, like, my thing that I do. I stay at a specific level, usually. Or if I improve, it's like, there's a learning curve, like a steady improvement. Whereas the Colonel's just like, I'm good. And I know nothing, and I'm terrible, and I'm amazing, I'm like, whoa, just kind of mellow out, get in the middle there, and just, coast. It's weird. Like, I can't relate to that, so it's strange for me. But, it does make for some interesting viewing. I mean, you saw with, did you watch any of his Heroes of Might and Magic 3 coverage? He was, like, the worst person I've ever seen play that game. And then, after he struggled through the first campaign, he went back and played it on his own, and he learned how to play, and he took advice from me and everything else, and he came back, and he still isn't, like, the greatest player ever, but, I mean, compared to what he was, he's amazing. It was crazy. I wish they would show their stats before asking what the fuck. Yeah, I know. You kind of know roughly what the stats are, or like what each person does, sort of. If you've been paying attention. Man, some of these guys are too fast lately. Have you been paying attention to who's talking and, what they do when you bring it in? But yeah, for you guys, not knowing, yeah, I get it. I do like some of the extra options I have, but I feel like overall I have less just murder them skills. We're getting close. We're almost out of the 3000s. See, like, battles like this is these are terrible battles for me because I'm fighting one creature, and if I do gain a battle rank, it's going to be really, really bad stat gains on top of that battle rank. So you always want to try to take really, really difficult fights. Like, if I were to play this again, like, getting to the point where I'm at now and knowing the things that I know now, if I were to start this over, which I'm not going to do because this is a really long game, but if I were to start this over, or had this knowledge when I started, I would have been taking much more difficult fights and struggling through and barely surviving, you know, getting people just at the brink of death, but getting through the fights. And our stats would be so much better right now, and I would not be as concerned, I guess you could say. I'm a little concerned. I mean, we've run into a few battles that I just cannot handle at this point, so I'm definitely a little concerned. I still haven't found a lot of the rare monsters either. Oh my goodness, that was really difficult for me to target.
Okay, later.
Oh, that dragon thing isn't here. Also, the last time that the dragon thing was here, turned out it wasn't even a rare monster, if I recall correctly. I'm going to leave and I'm going to go the other way. He sucks going in blind. That's true. He does do an awful lot of prep work, and a lot of people don't know that either. But, like, he'll do a lot of stuff. He generally doesn't play games that he doesn't know. Or at least have some passing knowledge of. When he goes in blind, you're absolutely 100% right. He does not adapt well on the fly. So, a lot of the games that he's played, he's like, oh yeah, no, I would replay it a bunch of times until I figured out how I could get through the fight or whatever. And then I'll get through the fight and, you know, on camera or whatever. I'm like, really? I feel like that... Sure, that's nice. Like, I'm of two minds when it comes to something like that. Like, it's not bad because when people are watching, they want to see how, you know, the game progresses, how you get through stuff, right? Like, I get that. But oftentimes, I also feel you can fail at stuff, and it makes you seem more relatable because, you know, most people will probably walk in and do something and fail at least once or twice or whatever. Or struggle at a certain spot, and if you're struggling too, they're like, okay, yeah, no, I see. Or they can be like, oh, okay, I see, I'm not playing, but I can see what's going on and what's wrong at this point and why this isn't working. Now, if you fail like 40 times in a row, it can definitely get tedious. But I feel like there is something to failing on camera and just, you know, showing what the fight's like and how you adapt to those battles and things. Whereas the Colonel doesn't like to do that at all, and that's fine. And like I said, there's definitely an argument to be made his way. But I am of a different mind. I tend to be. Generally speaking. You gonna come after me or just stand there and shake? You are ugly. Also, you're something special, aren't you? Yeah, you are.
Let's do this.
Let's fight this guy. This is a rare something, I think.
The best defense.
Nope, it's
is
not.
a good
Huh.
offense.
Alright. I thought for sure this was going to be a rare monster. It's just a random creature. Oh, we can... I'll just do the... Okay, this is going to be easy-ish. Spawn your thing! Oh! Even though it's on our side now, I still hate that thing. That was one of the worst parts of this entire game.
Here we go.
So, after we get the final guy that we're trying to get, the 200,000 guy, I'll figure out where I'm going to put him in my lineup, and then we're going to head to Illusion, and we're going to continue with the storyline, I guess. Maybe we can go back after that and try something else? I don't know. I'm a little concerned. Smoke canister 5. Oh, that hurt. Not enough, though. Hey, Caustic Blast. We killed the other group with it. Nice.
All right.
I like that Lord David has that now.
Sweet.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Okay. Again, that was another single battle. I thought that was a rare fight, and it turned out it wasn't, so... A pox on me, I suppose. Alright, what's in here? Well, a whole bunch of birds.
Let's do this.
Hey guys, you want to come hang out? Oh gosh, you're so much quicker than I thought you were. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Let's do this.
What'd I pull in? Did I get all three? We'll find out, I suppose.
Hit 'em fast.
Looks like I got two, maybe. I like the fact that I have a couple groups that just immediately seem to start off with the ability to... Yeah, I'll do area attacks from afar. To do the morale drop. I like that a lot, actually. Permafrost kind of wasted on the single targets, but it's fine. Also, that was rather resistant. Oh, we got...
We shall stop them here.
Well, we'll change morale here soon enough.
Don't underestimate them.
And they're gonna lower the morale one more time, and then we're gonna switch it back the other way with Adel. Ha!
Smash him from the side.
And Dispirit 3.
Oh, well
I saw something that you don't need to play as Rush in the PC version. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think you need to have him in the party. Or maybe you do. I thought maybe I read that yesterday. But apparently, some of the other differences between the PC version and the 360 version is you can have up to 18 leaders in the PC version, whereas you can only have, I think, a maximum of 6 leaders in the Xbox 360 version.
Come on out.
So that's the thing. Like I said, they were supposed to have up to 25 units at once on the battlefield, but
Okay,
they
later.
either screwed up or they did something, and that's just gone. I also know that the item that I have, the item art that I have with Pagus, he has to be the leader for that to actually work. And unfortunately, I don't really have a spot for him to be the leader, because I also feel like all the other stuff is better. From Arena's Omni Strike probably is better, to the Cyclops, the Gaybolg, and whatever that thing was that, what's her name, just spawned. So, we shall see. Not sure where else I'm going to need to go. How close are we? We're real close. I should be able to sell enough stuff. He's either in Baltarosa or Royosha. I think he's in Royosha. Or Royotia. The Bion Sector. Okay. So, let's go here. And sell. Oh good, we're already over. Perfect. Yay! What's up? Guild tasks? Nope. Paris, that was the guy. Alright. Paris to join the party. Alright, let's see what we can do with Paris now. I'm thinking... Let's see, confirm the units.
I am Emma Honeywell II.
He's got less HP than any of them. He's got more than Gabriel, and I think he's probably going to be a better version of Gabriel. So, we're going to add
I'll do my best.
him in.
Hello
What does
there.
he have? He doesn't have the item arts. That's a problem. I need somebody with item arts, so... Gosh, what am I going to do? Do I get rid of Nora? Like, he doesn't fit in any of these. I mean, maybe I can do something
Leave it
with
to
him.
me.
I like being on the front lines.
Like, I don't want to get rid of you either. Ugh, it's so rough.
A well-rounded troop consists of
Oh.
soldiers with various skills.
Have you never laid eyes on a Subani?
Can't get rid of any of you. It's gonna have to either be Loki.
I will be honored to carry out this
But Loki
task.
has over 1,000 HP. Violet.
All this attention is making me blush.
I mean, I guess I could get rid of Violet. But she's relatively strong too. I'm gonna get rid of Violet. That's gonna be a slight hit in some ways and an increase in others. Alright, so I guess that's what we're doing. Not a fan. I'm really annoyed that they didn't let us get up to 25. That bothers me a significantly large amount. Alright, we're gonna go check out Celopale and some other stuff. Is there an herb vendor here? No. Not a real herb vendor. Alright. We're gonna go to Celopale. I want to check that extra special place, and then we're gonna go to Illusion to do things, because we can. Alright, to the Lambero district. Watch, there'll be somebody there that's worth like 400,000, and I'll be like, no, I could have had him. The old Squinty Yama. Alright. Hey, some guild tasks have been finished. Sweet. I've obtained Battle Crown. And the Eye of the Gods. Okay. Landworm Weekly. Blueprint. Leader Extraordinaire. The Oculus Weekly. Well. Oh, still the same garbagey people. So we just unlocked a new formation, right? Let's check that out. Oop, this one. Stacked attack is what I'm looking at. No, it wasn't that one. It was the Battle Crown. Greatly improve attack and defense of Union, but forfeits Mystic Attack and Mystic Defense. Huh. Maybe.
I am Emma Honeywell II.
She does have hexes. He's got a restore. He's got quite a few things. But he also has... I mean, we could just not use...
What are you looking at?
We'd have to get rid of him, though. Interesting.
I will be honored to carry out this task.
Hold on. What does she normally have here? I'm sorry. The Arrow of Athlum. Remember that if you can. I'm gonna skip out on you. Wow, Paris already jumped up by like a lot. Huh.
I'll do my best.
I need somebody with high attack. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. It's not the greatest thing I can do.
People always shower me with attention.
Okay. CD3. I'm gonna put Nora. Sorry, we're gonna put Loki here. I think that's what I want. Alright. That's fine. Okay. That's probably okay. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Who did I pull out? Okay, I know who I pulled out. So I'm going to
Leave
move
it to me.
Zolian.
A well-rounded
Oh,
troop
see, he has...
consists of soldiers with various skills.
Wow, Rush's attack is actually a lot higher than I remember it being. I can't figure out what to do. I'm just gonna screw everything up. I know it. I mean, Zolian's
You
okay.
want something?
Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna roll with Zolian. Or not Zolian, I'm sorry. Gale.
Hello there.
Okay, so she's got no Mystic Defense or Mystic Attack now. I need to change her arts, though. Well, I might. I need to change his arts. Okay, he's not going to use any invocations. Okay, we're going to try it. I have no idea what the speed stat does, if I'm being honest. It's probably something to do with evasion or mobility, maybe. Like I said, the game isn't exactly clear on a lot of stuff. This could be terrible, and we may end up having to redo everything, but let's just see how this plays. We're all a little bit stronger, too, for it. Two people are nearly, well, one's over 5k, one's nearly at 5k. Arena's up a bit higher now, too. We have a group that does way more damage. Or has way higher attack. 88, we have a 73. And then we have a 91. So, here's hoping. Okay. Again, this could be absolutely the worst idea I've ever had in my life. I don't know. We'll find out. My phone is vibrating a lot. Guild tasks. Nothing there. Employ. Nobody. Alright. Yeah, any of the stat-based stuff we'll probably have to look up. Alright, there should be... Not here, but elsewhere. And it grants away I should be able to get some herbs with the little bit of cash I have left. And that will be pretty good, Mon. I will be a fan of that. Alright. Thankfully, we haven't used a whole bunch of them. There's a few, and we did sell some stuff that I probably needed to keep. These are potion things. How do I have wait, how do I have so much money again? Didn't it cost me 200,000 to bring? I'm so confused right now. Yeah, I bought Paris. How did I not? I don't know. Apparently, that didn't cost me any money to buy Paris. Or if it did, somehow I did something. Oh, you know what? I did turn in a bunch of those quests at the guild. And maybe that's where I got it all. I don't know. Well, either way, we're getting a lot of random stuff that we don't necessarily need here. Okay, that's fine. Wow, what a crazy, crazy thing. Is there anything else I wanted to do? Easy guy, walking me down with your dead, non-existent eyes. I guess we can save. Let's save here. Speed, increased agility, the speed at which actions are performed, and has influence on one's evasion rating. That's what I figured. Dodge, evasion, all that stuff probably plays into it. Alright, let's head to Illusion and see what's next for the storyline. We've done enough other random stuff for now. I want to say... we want to go to the academy. That's where we need to go. Do we know where the academy is? Entrance hall. I guess maybe it's here. I said that perhaps the academy knows a thing or two. I believe this is the academy here. Okay, let's talk with you. Welcome to the academy. Thanks, that was super useful. I appreciate that so very, very much. Hi. I had the Academy 27 Visistone. You're looking for a remnant that takes you to the Sacred Lands? I've heard stories of another Ark-like remnant existing outside of Illusion. I've never heard. Did he say I've never? Oh, I have heard. Well, then tell me what they are, you idiot. Don't just tell me that you've heard of them. What? The Ermayans were placed in charge of all remnants once used by the Imperator. The late Chairman Ermayan is the only soul I can think of that would have knowledge of what you are looking for. Well, that's not useful. The Ark was discovered by the Imperator. Perhaps there are similar remnants in the lands that he has visited. Oh, am I going to have to go through the first path, second path, all that stuff? Welcome to the Academy. I feel like I am going to have to go back through Sebenbur, I don't know. Yeah, it could be. Could get your people in. Well, see, there's also a mobility thing, like in a lot of the unions here, like the different formations you can choose. See, it says improves the attack of lead ranks, but reduces mobility. Reduces mobility of the extremities. So I feel like mobility is getting around quicker on the battlefield, but it might make you act quicker in, like, once you lock up or deadlock or whatever with an enemy. Maybe your turn order in that is based off of speed. So, like, say Arena had like a 7,000 speed rating. Maybe that would be really, 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 really good. Alright, well, we unlocked the third. We haven't been there, or the sixth. Wasn't there a third too that we've unlocked? Yeah. Let's get on the third path, see. I know that you can, but I don't know how. Like, I've gotten pieces to it, but I have no idea how to actually do that. So, like, if we take a look real quick in my inventory and the special items, melee stance, I have. Arrow of Athlum, I have. Pincer's grip, scroll used to learn it. And then, here, we're looking at Ballista. It supplements the formation catapult, but I don't know how to use that. So, I don't have Ballista right now. But I do have Catapult, I think. Pretty sure I have Catapult. Yeah, see? But I don't have Ballista, and I don't know how to upgrade this. It's never been made 100% clear. I thought it was by doing the Union missions, or the guild tasks, or whatever they are. I thought that's how you unlocked additional stances and things. Oh, this looks like a fun little place to be. Real chipper.
Let's do this. The winner's the one
I
who
just got
strikes first,
Battle
yeah?
Crown or something like that. I'm using Arrow of Athlum, Battle Crown, and I think there's one other one that I'm using, and I don't remember what it's called right now. Stacked attack. That's the other one, I think. Let's see. Cut off the leader. Okay, you're the ones that have like the death squad here. All right, whatever. We'll try it with that. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm scared.
We shall stop them here. Nice. That's the way.
That was a lot of attack there. Holy heck. Gravity's pull too. No, they slowed us down our speed. Such a weak attack.
I'll crush you.
Well, we still do a decent amount of damage physically. Even though that's really more of our mystic group there. Need to do quests for them. Is it the guild tasks? Are those the quests? Like slay blue jaws or kill X number of whatever or whatever random things they come up with? Like how do I unlock the ballista formation? It's like I have a particle thing for it, but I don't know how to unlock it.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
Oh, we really kind of crushed these guys, didn't we? Guild quests. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice move.
You did.
Sweet.
Only in death does one cease to grow.
See that? I'm constantly growing stronger.
Hmm. And we don't have a map for the area, of course not. That would be too simple. Oh, this place looks really windy and large. Oh, there's a land dragon over there. Oh goody, more of these wonderful places. Yeah, I already have a particle or a part of it, but I don't know what else I need to do.
Let's do this.
Treasure chest, it seems.
The best defense is a good offense.
I'm pretty sure I already got the thing out of the treasure chest. Oh, see, this is terrible. Like, why? Like, the choices for those two groups are stupid. There was no combat arts for the all physical attack, and there was no mystic arts for the mystic attack group. Made no sense.
Oh, what are you doing?
It's alright, we're gonna slaughter him probably in one shot here. Depends on how much Mighty Smash does, I don't actually know. Nope, not quite. That should end it though.
Little by little, I'm becoming stronger.
Oh, wait. Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right way anymore or not. I have no idea what's going on. I feel like this is all new.
Come on out.
Oh no, I've been sprayed. A nether blossom. I can now charm monsters. Huh. It says 5 mystic, 4 special, 1 Savani, but I don't get what that means. Maybe you do. I don't have any idea. Like I said, it's all so vague. Even when you look it up, it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. 5 mystic, 4 special, 1 Savani. No idea.
Come on out.
Like, I know what a Savani is.
All right.
It's the four-armed guys that Torgal is. A Mystic Skelenite. A Voltaic Crystal.
Okay, later.
Okay.
Come on out. Okay, later.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at this point, so this is all very odd. This may be leading me back to where we started from. I don't know. I feel like it is. Yeah, that looks like that's the exit that I came in on. Okay, well, this is less than great. Big old giant wide open areas. Gots to love them. I'm gonna jump off to the right here if I can. Don't you attack me. Oh, I guess I don't have to. This leads us further in.
Come on
What
out.
are we gonna get from this?
Okay,
Black
later.
steel ore. I don't even know if I've needed that or what. Loop it! You failed me. What does that mean? What are specials? What are mystics? And I need them in what? Oh, I got a bunch of gem recipes. That's interesting. Yeah. Brrr. You missed me. Hulk smash. Badly, apparently. Run like the wind, Binky. Or jump like the cowabunga turtle things, Binky. I guess maybe. I don't know. Well, this looks different. So I suppose I'll take it. Dead end? Ah, but there's a dig point. Dig it. Okay, don't dig it. Dig it. Oh, on a team.
Awesome.
Ooh, a battered Colossus helm.
Okay, later.
Four special or... So you're saying... let's see here. Hold on.
Am I doing my father proud?
Hold on.
I shall strive to do my best.
So if we just put him in... What was it? A catapult?
You have
If
chosen
we left it
well.
empty, it would unlock... Yeah, that didn't seem to work. 5 Mystic, 4 Special, 1 Savoni. Savani, I keep saying it wrong. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Nope. Change. Alright. Well, this looks fun. You guys missed me. They certainly didn't want to miss me. Well, made it to the end of this place. Don't think I want to go that way. I might, though. I don't know. Let's go this way first. The third path.
Come on out. Okay, later.
Dragonical ore? Dragonical ore?
All right.
Alright.
Awesome.
Rough knocker stone. Sure. Who wouldn't want a rough knocker stone? Oh, there's actually a... Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna save before we do this fight. It's actually a rare creature. There's something there, which is a rare and, we'll say, beautiful thing, but there's nothing beautiful about that thing.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay, well, we're going into battle with it. Here's hoping something good comes of it. You know what I'm saying? Lower their morale a lot. And, yeah, no, attack from afar. I like it.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Alright, buddy. Good miss. Times 2.
What are you doing?
Oh, there you go. I was too quick. And less morale. He's gonna do something terrible like curse us. Oh, this is gonna hurt, actually. It always hurts. Poison gas. Poison gas. Permafrost. He dodged permafrost. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he? Alright, round number 2.
Oh.
With the multi-deadlock. Oh, check out that weapon.
You gotta hit him harder than that.
I feel like we did very little damage to him. Alright, we did do very little damage to him.
What?
I don't know if he's like somehow buffed, if he's only vulnerable to certain things, but this is not going well.
Oh, this may
That
be a
full Savoni
challenge.
team? I don't think so. Maybe 5 Mystics. Oh boy.
Obviously, something is going on.
Yeah, attack from afar again. That kind of worked out.
Keep it together.
We survived.
Thank
We
you.
lived. We're still going to throw a little bit of damage on him. It seems very physically resistant. Heard of a red moon, but never a black moon. Oh, he's going to use X-ray vision. That seems like a terrible thing. Please don't do that.
underestimate them. Oh, you're right.
That was bad. Oh, he's going to do it again. Oh boy. Don't die, Russia's group or any group. Retribution, okay. Well, they're kind of all healing each other a little bit. That did almost nothing to it. This guy's really resistant to everything. It's a little crazy. Keep your HP up, lower their morale. Combat arts. I guess defensive support? Could be the leaders. Oops. Yeah, it could be Torgal, but again, I don't know what classifies as a mystic. I don't know if that's necessarily a class.
Hang in there, all right?
Ugh, this thing. Can we just like poke his eye out or something? Oh, that hurt. Yeah, some more of our morale. No, I had a shoulder itch. Curse you.
Good God, what do you think you're
Hey,
doing?
Holy.
Oh.
Oh no, you sapped our AP.
They're weak over here.
We finally get a flank attack. We don't have to worry about anything bad happening to anyone.
My gratitude.
Could be. Could be any one of any crazy thing. Young, I don't know for sure. I'm scared to really mess stuff up because I have my group set, and I know I'll forget where everybody goes. And I think I've already spent enough time playing with the groups so far. Now, next Monday, there's a pretty good chance I'll be working, so I might not be here. I might be off in time to be here, but I can't promise that. Because Tuesday is my father-in-law's 90th birthday. And we're going to be doing like a celebration dinner type situation, so there's that. But the following, starting I think the following Sunday, after that, is going to be my week-long thing, so look for that. Look for that. Yeah, Holy, there's a free game on the Humble Bundle website thing that Young just posted there. The Darkness 2. So if you don't have that yet, go grab it.
Don't be holding back now!
That didn't seem to do too bad there. Oh, we interrupted them. Actually, we took them all the way out of the fight, maybe? I'm not sure.
Not bad.
Relatively big attacks here.
Fight this on for size. I meant to do that.
Nibble mulling it. I mean, almost 20,000 is not bad for us. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. I'd like to get his morale just a little bit lower. Let's keep our HP up. Play it by ear. Play it by ear, and I guess, man, we really crappy battle plans there. Oh, you have it already? Okay. Well, I tried. And so did Young.
What the hell you doing?
We resisted. That's good, I guess. This will be a very long fight, it
Here it
seems.
comes.
All are healed. We're doing no damage to this guy at all.
What? Ready for this? No way!
Alright, let's give it all we've got. Sure. That's your Mystic Arts? Alright, fine. Good start. Okay. Oh, I was hoping we'd unlock something new. Still 37 damage, 37,000, not bad. 6,000, I'll take it. Ah, it's too quick. Thankfully, our people are spread out in a decent manner. 26,000, not bad. Okay.
Still so I can tear you apart.
Still Nimble Cascade Strike too. Still, we just did over 100,000 damage, I think. If not real close to it. He's not doing too much onto us either. And our flank attack, which is going to be very underwhelming. But we get some heals out, and I like that. That hit a bit harder. I feel like his defense is weakening. Also, our morale is maxed. Oh, good. Omni Strike comes up. That is fantastic. Offensive support. Heal the others. Sure. Use arts to assist currently deadlocked allies. Sure, I guess.
Tough one.
Okay, Omni Strike's coming. Oh, good. We got him down into critical threshold, 25%. Uppercut. 44,000 damage and 60,000? 76,000. Woo, boy. We did some work there. That hurt. Good, we're healing up some fools. I like it. Dodge the heal, revitalize. That's a full heal there. Feeling pretty good. Alright, what's this gonna hit? Our grouping used to be good. Now it's really... Oh, that wasn't that bad. And it seems the stats get different depending on where you put them in the team. Yeah, there's some specific things that do that. Actually, all of them have that to a degree. There's one in particular that's like, your stats will vary depending on where people are in the group. I'm like, oh, but you're not telling me where anybody needs to go. So that doesn't really help me. We're going all in. This is it. If this doesn't kill him, I think we're done for. We're not done for, but pretty sure he dies. Probably within the first group's attack. That's my guess. Granted, we've done very little damage this time around. Hopefully, Rush can bring it together here with his... There it is, 34,000. Bam.
Sweet.
I know I'm good.
The old splitter has been strengthened.
What?
That's my really good
I hope
main
to
hand
put this
weapon. I
power
like
into
that.
great
Stronger
use.
than before.
Excellent.
We learned 2 new skills with him, bunch of stat upgrades, another new skill.
There's still plenty
Another
of
new art
power
there.
left in these old bones.
We captured the Black Moon, Gooey Fluid, and Archfiend Fluid. We got an Oculus Membrane. Yeah, which slot you put it into. Cool, so we finally got this. Ooh. I like it. Actually do. Rush, guess what, buddy? We're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna give you this thing. Our max AP and initial APs can go up by 35 and 30%. Pretty good. Didn't I get one that was better than that too? Better than the 25? Or no, I didn't buy it because I was saving for stuff. Okay. Well, that's one thing done now. Cool. Are these doors? No. Oops. Let's go ahead and save again, because that was a somewhat scary fight, I guess. Okay. That's an eye, not a moon. I know there's going to be something to do with this place. We're going to have to find our way into the final fortress, and thank you, Holy. You're just made of bits, aren't you? He's like, I'm a bit man. That's what I do. Actually, isn't there a way that you can, like, I don't want to say farm, but like farm bits? I don't know how else to say it. Like do stuff, watching ads or something where you actually get bits for doing that? I have no idea. Oh, well, that freaked me out. What the heck is that thing? No idea? Okay. Well, I heard that people were doing that, but I think what was actually happening was... Well, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want anybody to do it. But essentially, people were doing something they shouldn't have been doing, and doing other things they shouldn't be doing, which was generating a lot of false income, we'll say. I'm being very cryptic because, again, I don't want people to do that. Well, I appreciate it. I've attained the Destrier. I'm sure that's pronounced something different. See, there's another one of those existing formations. I don't know how to use those. Look that one up if you can. No, it's something different. It's just the bits for that you can cheer. Let's see here. Inventory item, special item. That is for an upgrade formation of Warhorse, which I actually don't have, so you don't have to look that one up. I do not have the Warhorse formation unlocked yet, so it's not actually an existing formation. There was a big thing. I mean, if you just look at well, maybe was it Fortnite? I'll say Fortnite scandal or something along those lines. You could probably find the information that I'm referring to. Fortnite Twitch scandal or something like that.
Let's do this.
It's whoever the biggest Fortnite person is. There was a lot of questionable activity on his channel, we'll say. Alright, let's see. And probably not him doing it, but just one of those things that happened. Okay, we got her. Let's go do that. Mystic Guards, sure, why not?
We shall stop them here.
5 Mystic, 3, 3, and 1. That's so weird. See, like, that still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, like, once we figure it out, we're gonna be like, oh, obviously, that makes sense, but until we figure out exactly what they mean by all that, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's so strange. Oh, I thought I missed. I was like, how did I miss that? Get him! Wow! This might kill you if it doesn't. We got the. Nope. This should kill him, but maybe not. Ah, we got it.
Hang in there.
So much fight grinding. I don't know where we're even at this point. If we're still in this third path or what. But like, what is a special? Like, I understand what the Q City or whatever they are. City. I understand what they are. I understand a leader without a special. I mean, I guess I can get that. Like, that's simple enough. But what is 5 mystics and 3 specials? Like, I don't get that one. They might die. I hope they don't. That's the group that can't die. No. They're the ones that need those stats the most. The whole reason I took the fight
Sweet.
Little by little.
was for
I'm
stat
becoming
gain.
stronger.
I hate when I shoot myself in the foot. I did. The knowledge trial. Don't know about the knowledge trial. I tried. Did you try to fight one of the dragons? I did. It didn't go well. I done got beat up and I retreated.
Come on out.
Yeah, I played a bit more. I think I have another like hour and a half into it now.
Okay, later.
I met with the pirates. Oh. Oh, that was all about. Got cancel, no special, okay, mail. Got cancel, no special. Okay. We got cancel, no. Special, okay. Mail, okay. Yama, okay. Physical, okay. Speed. Huh. Yeah, they're level 50, yeah. I tried fighting it. I survived for a while, then eventually I retreated.
Let's do this.
This should be just a basic fight. No special mail, Yama, physical speed. Okay. Yeah, these are just normal things that we're battling. Meh.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Oh, the trial's after them? Oh, okay. Oh, that trial. Okay, no, yeah, I'm right before that. I'm in their thing. I'm right by the, I went and found their shop, which took me a while because you had to go like halfway down their stupid, like building. So we're gonna go and we're gonna try to save the daughter or something along those lines. That's where I'm at. Still inside the town, haven't left after they were going to execute us. So Well, I took my time. Like I said, I tried to fight a dragon. Didn't work. I went back. I backtracked once we got the little whirly, four-leaf propeller clover things. I went back to the beginning where we first saw one of those. And I jumped up there. I'm like, aha! Oh, everything's level 20. Didn't go well. I had to run from that battle, too. Figured I'd see how I did.
I'm stronger.
I played flawlessly. Maybe in about 35 minutes of fighting I could kill the group, but didn't seem worth it. There is a 2-part trial after you rescue her. A logic trial and a combat trial. Okay. You stop before the combat trial. Yeah, chances are I won't get to play again tonight. I might, but I don't think I will be able to. So I'm looking to play again maybe tomorrow night if I get any kind of, if I have any energy left after work. Still don't have the map for this area. I feel like we've been just about everywhere. It's one of them. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine you're right, Young. Jeez, I don't... Well, these things seem to be coming out of the ground at a regular frequency. Oh! He's pretty quick, too. Almost got me there. Yeah. Alright. Where in the...
Come on out.
Where are we now?
Okay, later.
The 4-leaf clover of doom. Oh boy. Well, that has stairs leading somewhere. That just goes to the end of a dark hallway. Alright. We'll try to keep this straight in our head. That leads to a tea time here.
Damn.
Ah, darn it. Thought I'd scoot past, but he got there too quick.
You have to defend yourself.
You have to defend yourself. Give me a dodge. No. Give me a dodge counter. Not a block counter.
Huh. 'Tis just a wisp of a thing.
Ouch. Damn.
Smash him from the side.
Smash them from the sides. I said smash them.
Nice move.
Done. I'm
I
hoping.
feel stronger
I'm
than
relatively
before.
close. There's not a real clear... There's not a clear-cut path before me right now, which is a little bit problematic. They said that we need to find a way to get to the Sacred Lands through another relic to head to the Academy. I did that, and then they're like, oh, I'm sure there's a way to do that. And then they don't tell me how to do it. And then they say something along the lines of, I think there's a remnant like something the Imperator used to use. Or the Imperator, I'm sorry. The Imperator used to use. And you have to go to a place that he has been. I'm assuming it's Sabanbur, whatever this place is, the different paths. Because that's one of the only few, well, there's like 6 or 7 of them. But those are places that I really haven't committed much time, energy, or effort to. So I'm assuming that it's something to do with here. I didn't get the map, did I? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. This place is confusing. Oh, the walls are closing in, man. What am I gonna do? I've now officially got lost. I don't know where I'm at anymore. We confirm your hunch. So, we is there a way I can see all the information that you're tell me about like what's his name is a mystic and a this and a that and everything else? Is there a place or a way to see that in the game, or am I just gonna have to look up like every single person as getting the right team? Okay. Well, I don't want to jump off of anything because I think it's gonna keep me from being able to backtrack if I want to. Oh. Well, I found another place here. Let's see where this one puts me. A leader without special. Yeah, but I'd have to have the. I have to have the original formation. So I'd have to basically. What I need to do is go through and unlock whatever I need for the ballista. Go through and unlock whatever I need for the avalanche, which would be the cascade strike or the cascade formation. I don't know that I have cascade. Let's see what else. Talon's clutch from Pincer's grip. I need to do that. Let's see what else. Bullseye from Hawkeye. I'll look into that. Maybe I'll try to do some of that throughout this week when I'm not streaming. But thank you for letting me know. Like I said, this place is so weird. This is like a really windy. I really wish I could find the stupid the map. This place is crazy. I just want something to eat me here. Map? I've unlocked a cage. Oh. Well, there's another one. That's box, which I also don't have. Sounded like Scruffy from Futurama. The janitor.
Sam, Scruffy.
Yeah, kind of. That is definitely a Scruffy-like thing. Oh no, I missed. Combat arts,
I didn't
morale.
know such a pitifully hideous group could exist in one place.
A pitiful, hideous group. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it too. I thought it was a good show.
How you doing?
That's gonna hurt.
Attack them from that flank! Prepare yourself!
Well, the Were Dragon's not gonna make it out. Boom.
Come on, let's kick some A!
Well, that's good to know. But you have to know which guys you need to have in the formation because it doesn't tell you anywhere in the game. So it's something you have to look up. That's pretty crappy. See, there's so many things in this game that, like, if they were just more clear with it, it would be fantastic. But they're not, and it hurts the game. The game's worse for it. Also, we just killed another group with our weakest group that we need to get stronger. Dead. There. On status screen. Let's do.
Impressive, huh?
Okay, what does the emblem do? You can see their class and their race. Like the race I know you can see. But everything else... So what is that thing at the bottom there?
Have you never laid eyes on a Subani?
Like, I thought these were just, like the emblem I thought was just, like, where they're from or what they're doing. So, like, if we go all the way over to David, all these people would be for David, right? Like, he's got that one, he's got this one, David's got that. And if we go over to Emmy, she's got that one. If we get to Pagus, he's gonna have that. See, I don't feel like that does stuff. There's no way to check the emblem or anything at the bottom part of the screen. I hate it. I wish they were clearer with what they were doing. There's just not enough information for what you need to know. It's poopy. Oh, we're now in the second path. We went from the third to the second. That's interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to leave here.
Right.
Mostly because I want to get more dig points. And maybe we'll go to the 6th. Oh, the second path is now accessible. Hey, kid. Combat arts. Hey, what should you focus on? Combat arts. What do you think you should focus on? Combat arts? Probably? I don't remember where I have you at right now. Is Paris in the group with Emmy, or is he in the group with Irina? Go for balance. Rush, can we talk? I've been wondering where you should focus. You need to focus on spells. And I only say that right now because you're kind of the mystic group and you guys are lacking mystic attacks, which is stupid. Okay, so we unlocked the second path. So we have the first path, we have the second path, which I just kind of did. We were in the third. I'm going to go to the 6th. We'll just see. But essentially, I feel like we need to figure out how to get inside the main final fortress. And it's going to do something there. I don't know. My hope is maybe next weekend we'll be able to finish this up. That's my dream. If we can do that, I'll be pretty happy. But I don't have a lot of hope. And then Dragon's Dogma begins. Oh, hello, little buggies. We'll play. Let's play a little bit here. We'll play Squash the Bug.
Take the upper hand.
Wow, we're actually nearly out of time. Holy heck. Stream went by quick today. I mean, I was kind of focused on this. Of course, my boy Young kept me company, kept me awake and alive. And now I need a nap.
Come on, guys!
Stay down this time.
Oh!
Yes!
Wrecked. You gonna let that one bite you after you murdered the other one? Oh. You failure. How could you not hit him? He is part of Emmy's squad, so he should have been doing combat arts.
I'll show you what I can do.
Ow. Double straw. Come on, guys. You're not going to win if you can't kill anybody or hit anybody at least. Smushed and missed and hit, I hope. Slaughtered, apparently. They don't have that much HP. They just are apparently relatively dodgy.
Here goes.
So like I said, the same thing that keeps coming up with this title, and
This is our big
it's
chance.
they were just more clear. I feel like that's all stuff that, like, the first game, fine. They built the world, They introduced this new idea of the unions and how the turn-based combat is and the trigger points and all that. Like, it's a really, really good start, but they oversimplified, dumbed it down, hid too many things. And if they just addressed that and released a sequel to this, I think it would be fantastic. I think a lot of people would really, really like that, but oh well. I think when you look at their attack, if they have a symbol beside it, it means they got a special stat.
Your life is over.
Not half bad.
Dad!
Take care of yourself.
Be revitalized!
Very
Get him, Marina. Good job.
Sweet! I feel stronger than before!
Alright, we should have 2 people now over 5k. Let's take a peek. Yep, 2 people are over 5k. Oh, I don't see anything.
My stats, huh?
I don't see anything that indicates that.
revolves around me.
All this attention is making me blush.
Go, 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 go,
Don't
go.
let my age fool you.
Don't let my age fool you. I may be old, but I'm wily. Wily Coyote. No? Alright, and for those of you scoring at home, I don't know how many people are scoring at home, or that are actually waiting for it, but tonight, it'll probably be like by tomorrow morning, but tonight I'm planning on uploading the last 2 episodes of Tales of Berseria. One's going to be relatively soon, the other one's going to be a little bit later. You're a biggin. Why are you so big? Yeah, I will read it. The fist is just showing that they actually have a weapon. It's Juru Pari. Well, I may have just bit off more than I can chew. I will keep you locked down. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody else, go and deal with the rest of the enemies. Kill all the enemies. All of them. Make them die. Actually, set up the field. I like that. How about you do that?
Come on, let's kick some A.
Alright, big man, what you got? What you bringing to the tables?
What are you doing?
I'm a double time. What? Speed up! Oh, flame breath. That seems not good for me. Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Do it!
Underwhelmed. Yeah. Aha! Dodge wrecked-ish.
Interesting.
And Fleche is not going to be enough. It's kind of an underwhelming skill. Is that what that is? I don't know. I'll have to look in a minute. Aw, you KO'd one of my people. What are you doing?
Attack them from that flank! Like
I
that!
missed. Alright. Combat
We're up
arts.
against quite the nasties.
Clear status ailments. Don't. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Don't mind it, keep going!
Alright. Cross break. Oh, Twister 3 sounds like a bad skill to be thrown out. Alright, hold on. As I go blind. I got a lot of, oh, interesting. Alright. That's actually going to show me the whole thing. Alright, I'll look at it later. But I'll check it out. Like I said, I'll find out the info that I need from the sites, the links that you sent me there, Young. And, ooh boy, that didn't feel good.
You're not dead, right? You're not dead, right?
And yeah, I'll figure out. So we'll hopefully have some new stuff unlocked.
From that scratch, are you?
That was underwhelming. Live. We've been interfered. What is Surefire 3 gonna do? Is that gonna kill him? Oh, he resisted the KO. Nice.
No way!
That was very underwhelming.
Stand, soldier.
Yeah.
Well done.
Everybody's back up and running now. I wouldn't say we're all at full strength, but we're all back up and running.
It's best to avoid antagonizing the strong, but
Talisman's gift, end it with a gay Volg, and do stuff. Make it so! Oh, we're dead. Absolutely dead. Alright, he missed. We're totally fine. Not a big deal. Never was worried for a moment. I don't know how all 5 of our people dodged, but I'm not going to question it. Not even going to sort of question it. We simply do not do much damage to these guys. Defense Crusher 3! Resisted! That's right, 47 is my critical hit. Bit weak. Don't die! Yeah.
Oh,
Gay Vogue, I call upon thee!
Hey, Antros. Well, hopefully you're doing okay. I know you usually get up early tomorrow, so hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. I'll be back at work tomorrow myself, and it looks like it's going to be a relatively normal week, with Thursday and Friday being a bit rougher for me. To a degree. I might actually get more work done because it's going to be rougher, but I'm going to have to get up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday because there's a rental and I got to be there at 8. And then I think there's another rental on Friday, but Friday is Good Friday, and I'm hoping I can get a bunch of hours because that's going to pay for the headset that didn't come today. But yeah, I sent you a thing on Skype too, Andros, about the Darkness 2 if you wanted to get it. There's the link again. Young's been good about letting folks know. But have a good night, man. I will hopefully I don't think there's any issues, but I should be here on Saturday. Keep our HP up. Combat arts. Combat arts and we help them out. Don't know what that's gonna do. I need to bring whoever got knocked down, I need to bring him back into the fold. I think it's an FPS horror title.
What are you doing?
Damn it!
I hear the second one's better than the first one, from like a gameplay and all that type of position. But I think the story was allegedly better in the first one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've heard a review on it. It's a relatively new game. I think I'm going to say it's less than 3 months old. Could be wrong though. Things tend to get kind of muddy at times. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, revitalization. It was one of the release titles. Okay. We'll look at the streamer modding. Champ, legend with feeds and Twitch. Well, yeah. If I'm able to, I'll check it out. I will most likely not be here on Saturday since the Colonel will be streaming at the same time as you. Yeah, I know. I know. That's fine. The Colonel needs love too. Except he has to pay. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? We all know he pays. We all know he pays. saying. Just saying. Okay. I don't think anybody else needs to stay there. So, let's lay down. Let's attack with some combat arts. I'm getting a little worried about going at this guy with like an entire crew, because if he starts doing a lot of AoEs and they hit more than just one group, it's gonna be bad.
What are you doing?
We're doing okay so far. Just like disemboweled me with his giant hook hand. That was great. You did. I made potatoes, like peeled and boiled potatoes. I made pork chops, and I put cream mushroom soup. Like, so I kind of browned the meat, or you know how pork chops like pinkish red, right? So you put it in until it turns like that grayish brownish color on both sides, not fully cooked. And then I put it in the oven, and I put cream mushroom soup in with it. And I actually poked a bunch of holes in it to try to get it to like go all throughout. And then I used the cream mushroom soup with the pork chop, kind of like how it cooked in it. Use that as a gravy on top of the potatoes. It turned out really good. Really good today. So yeah, that's what I had for dinner. But my stomach is like, hey, you remember when you ate? Yeah. Story of my life, folks. Story of my life. It's alright. I'll survive. But once we get done with this battle, I think that's the end of the stream for me. So I'll see if I can't maybe get some direction to see where I need to go, what I need to do, and we'll see if we can't finish this up next weekend. And then move into Dragon's Dogma.
Don't underestimate your foes!
I also sort of want to do some other stuff too. Like, I kind of want to play Ni no Kuni, and I also kind of want to play Far Cry 5 on stream, but at the same time, I can't really do that and still cover the, you know, it as like a Let's Play. I can, but it's weird, so just an odd thing. I'm not a big fan of pork chops in general. Now, what my grandmother used to do, she was from Germany, was, I believe she would make pork chop schnitzel. I'm pretty sure that's what she would call it. But essentially, she would get the pork chop. I think she would cut it away from the bone. And then she'd get a big mallet, you know, with meat tenderizer, and just beat the living crap out of it for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something.
I'll show you what
And, you know, pork chops like this big.
Yeah,
Oh, I just
this is
screwed
our
up
big chance.
my headset thingy. It's fine. Anyway, pork chops like this big. When she was done, it was like this big. It was like the size of like a full plate. She just kept beating on it until it would just stretch out. It was really good, and she would fry it up so it would get like crispy on the outside. Oh, it was so good. It's one of the few things that my grandmother made from, you know, her home country that I tried that I actually liked. So, yeah. There you go. Good stuffs. Good stuffs all around. Alright, I'm going to go with these things that were... You know what? I'm going to do hurry and heal them. You made a chicken salad? Alright, Holy, now when you do chicken salad, do you use mayo as the base, or do you use vinegar?
Nice.
Boom. That's a big old nasty hit, and yet it's still standing. 87,000 damage. He just scoffs at. Oh boy. Oh boy. Never mind, we're all fine. I love that Revitalize just basically fully heals us. It's great. I don't care for most German food, no. The stuff that I've tried. I found that they tend to, just like I'm asking you, they tend to use more vinegar and things of that nature in their cooking. At least, again, this is from my experience with my grandmother and whatnot. And I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer like a mayo-based stuff. So if like I have egg salad, or if I have potato salad or whatever it is, cannot be vinegar based. I don't like that taste. If it's based off, you know, with mayo as the like ingredient to kind of mix it all together, that's the way I prefer it. Ooh, we got to revitalize too.
I'm constantly growing stronger.
Yeah, it is vinegar.
Like I've grown.
You have your own thing. Use canola oil with salt and pepper.
I need the other one. The other one.
That's weird. I'm not a big oil-based person either. Like, people will get, like, oil-based salad dressings. I'm not a fan of that either. Oh. You want to take the old Bardici. Okay, yeah, no. By all means, man. Mighty Slash. Really good for mystic attacks. Well, we survived it. No one died, even though it was really close on Rush's part there. It's not a traditional chicken salad. Well, I didn't care for a lot of salads for a long time. And it would depend. Like, when you would go out to restaurants, most of them would use, like, a vinegar-based or an oil-based something. And all those different types of salads, and I just wasn't a fan of it. So I found that I prefer, like, a mayo, or I guess that's really it. I like mayo. Of course, whenever I eat mayo, I get all, like, I get all, like, nasty and phlegmy. Clearing my throat constantly and stuff. It sucks. Sucks. So I don't know if I'm allergic to it or what the case is. Still eat it. But that's neither here nor there. That had nothing to do with what I ate today. So I don't like most sausages, for one, and I know that's not necessarily German, but it is too. Few people don't like mayo. My grandparents. Let's see, what else did she make? Oh, it's been years. She made a cucumber salad. Again, it was vinegar based. Didn't care for it. It looked like it was gonna be really good, but I didn't like it. Can't really think of anything else that she made. I've tried a few things here and there, but it's really the pork chop schnitzel thing that she made that was really good. I really liked it a lot. Anyway, that's it. I am donezo right now for today, so I'll kill the recording.